Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Tales from the Borderlands. We are going to, in this episode, I hope, try to win a race, but I am starting to get worried that we might run into the end of this episode. We are still in episode 1, unless they just didn't bother to tell us that we were actually in episode 2, but that is fine. The longer episode 1 goes, the better. I would much rather have too long an episode than too short one. So let's get back in the game and continue with the story.
Calm down, it's in the bag. If we win this race, we get the case.
If? The deal of a lifetime is really only worth it if your remaining lifetime is more than 24 hours.
In my line of work, I have to be good at reading people, seeing their true character. And you, Vaughn, you can do this. I know you can.
No, he can't.
You really think so?
Yeah. See? Now you're having a good time. You just gotta let loose. Rev the engines on your life, Vaughn.
Wait, what do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Just, enjoy the moment.
I could get used to this.
Yep. Just don't hurt yourself.
Hello! Hello!
How does a jackass like this become a leader of anything?
Whoa, whoa! I think this guy wants to eat my eyeballs.
You're just being...
Tasty eyeballs! Good for fricassee!
Okay then. Just don't lean in.
My stoom buggy! Filthy death! No, you've got this all wrong! We didn't do anything! If you let him kill me, you'll never get the money.
Oh, yeah, sure I will. Felix can bypass any lock. He'll have your case open faster than this guy can eat your lips.
But he can't defuse the bomb, sync to my biosignature.
Bomb? There's a bomb in the case?
Let me go! Stop it!
Roll out the barrel! I'll draw your blood!
Meat Buddy's riding the death train!
See? You just gotta speak their language. What the hell is this?
There is a language, actually.
Dying high on a psycho cycle! You Pandorans are all crazy. You do know that, right? Drivers drive! Drivers drive!
I feel the need. The need for speed!
Let's go get rich.
Okay, I'll admit, that looks pretty dangerous.
Life come. Life go.
This is fine! We're okay!
And now, maniacs, degenerates, and scum dogs, it's time for what you've been waiting for! The first motorized kill-tacular event of Murder World! Also known as that big chariot race thing where everyone dies.
Yeah, no, I really don't like this.
Whoever is the last mongrel still screaming at the end of the
Is this
race.
what you people do down here? This is cementing everything I assumed about Pandora.
And even if it was, that doesn't mean I like it.
The Hyperion Mystery Gates of Wonder!
I really, really, really don't like this.
Zero! Actually, the last freak standing still gets the mystery box. But whoever kills that guy gets 20 G's cold hard cash. I'm gonna drum you upside the head, shred you to bits, and disgrace your corpse, you plastic ninja freak!
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Good thing she had the stun baton, I guess.
Okay. We
open to ideas. Oh, that's gotta be Yvette. Yes! She can send a loader bot.
Oh, Professor Nakayama, you sound different.
Vasquez.
Is that your boss?
You know what? I really don't have time.
And I'll make this fast. I know about the vault key, John. Okay? I know. So now we've got this problem. A lot of Hyperion cheddars missing.
Get off the phone, Rhys!
Look, no one else up here needs to know about this little faux pas, alright? You bring back the money, and, I'll tell you what. I'll give you your old job back. Before the janitor thing. The respectable job. We'll just have to blame the whole thing on your buddy Vaughn. Okay? I mean, it is his ID associated with the account transfer.
And why would I do that?
Because one phone call from me and you're in the clear. Hey, look, I admit it, you screwed me. You really did. Cool moves, Rhys, cool moves. Hyperion, well, what might take in a sling. So, you get your cybernetic rear up here with the money and I'll split it with you 50-50. You scratch my nuts, I scratch yours, that kind of thing. Savant takes the fall. And then
Yeah,
Huh.
like I'm gonna help
I
him.
really thought you'd give him up.
Oh, you heard all that?
Oh, yeah. No more phone calls, okay? We have to... Come on!
Let's get that case. Vasquez is not to be trusted. Get that. Get the case. You got the wrong half.
He ate the money!
Well, get it out!
You get it out!
Didn't like that.
Get back here!
Zero can take care of himself. Even without a sword. I think I got it out.
Hey, did you get it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Come on, we have to go...
Thanks.
Money. Now it's our turn. Pretend I'm a good friend. There we go.
I saw the case!
What?
The money! It's on that truck!
Jump to it. That's
Can't see a damn thing in it.
Also, was wearing these things actually not helpful.
What is it? Is it bad?
Just drive!
Fiona?
Look!
Getting closer! They never stop shooting on this planet, do they?
I haven't yet.
Oh, God! Get the case, hurry up! Get the little one! Holy crap! Get the case! What are you doing?
Get the case. Alright, get the case. You guys.
Getting kicked in the face!
No, no, no!
I abandoned him, so he abandoned me, I suppose.
Did you get the case? Because if you did, ninja your way back over here so we can go!
I almost died because of you, and you're worried about the case?
Yeah! So is the case still in the holy balls!
Just speak.
Stop! Let me bite your ears off! I shouldn't have done that!
What?
Help you! You left me to die!
Where are you going?
I'm getting the case! Heal my finger bone! Only you can save my love. For me!
So I imagine if you haven't played the Borderlands games, these guys seem really, really weird. So it's kind of weird too. He's mad at you for going for the case when all he cares about is the case. And he wanted us to get the case. So that's kind of catch-22 situations you often run into this games like these. No matter what you chose, no matter what you did, you were still going to end up exactly in the same place. He was in the race? I think he double-crossed us.
Fiona.
You got the case.
Yes, I got it. Ah, for the love of God.
I guess old con men are pretty rare. Looking at him right then, I thought I understood him. Maybe for the first time in my whole life. Didn't stop me from being pissed off.
I hope one day you'll understand. Perhaps you'll even find it in your heart to forgive me.
Felix?
I don't have a bullet in my gun.
Felix!
Go, damn it! Go! I'm taking the money. All of it. I'm sorry, Fiona. I really am. I told you to never trust anyone. Anyone. This is the only way to make you understand. One last thing for you to learn.
Why are you doing this?
I have nothing more to give you, Fiona. Or your sister. This is a final gift. I'll be able to leave knowing...
What a load of skag shit.
I deserve that.
You think?
Tap the button. Pay attention to the screen. Oh, that's
Goodbye, Fiona. Fiona, don't. You're not going to shoot me, Fiona. You know shooting me is not the answer. I've taught you better. Only for emergencies.
I didn't have a bullet. I knew
Tell
I didn't
Hyperion
have a bullet.
they can track their fancy case all they want, but I'm taking the money.
Choke on it.
Fiona, you always...
So if I'd shot him, I might have kept him alive.
Okay. Okay. Officially the worst day ever.
I think he probably would have died no matter what. Smiley. Oh no, Zero.
That metal thing is inside your body.
Bossa Nova's dead. I don't think he was lying. Gordis is not here.
Don't sweat it, babe. That's one less bandit lord we have to worry about. There's plenty of time for sweating later, once you come back to me for your reward.
My quest is not done.
My reward for you is gonna be long, hard, and powerful.
Gordis remains out of reach.
It's a rocket launcher.
Yes. Innuendo.
I think that was Mad Moxie on the other side of the line.
Sasha, about what happened with Felix.
Stop, okay? I don't want to talk about it right now.
Their friend Felix tried to take the money for himself. He was killed in the explosion.
The explosion that
So we
Rhys
have no
didn't
money,
know
no
about.
vault key, nothing.
It's over. I mean, what do we even do now?
Check the bodies. Take anything valuable.
It's not like there's gonna be $10 million worth
You
of...
have any better ideas?
You came to Pandora, now you get to live like we do. Wait for more powerful people to kill each other and then take their stuff.
Sounds like a plan. Ah, this is the tale of the people who aren't really the heroes. Let's see. Can't go into scan mode right now. It should allow us to go into scan mode even if it's not going to help any. There's a shield. That'll come in handy.
This junk can't be worth that much.
That pistol over there is worth at least $100.
Oh, good. We just need 100,000 more of those and we're all set.
There probably is about 1 billion on the planet.
Sucked. Trying to roll with the fall.
It's the loader bot.
Rhys! Are you okay? Rhys! Are you dead? Stay up there and be careful. The floor is unstable.
Oh yeah, we kind of figured that out.
I think I'm okay.
Good, because it doesn't look like there's a safe way down to help you. So, figure a way out of there.
What's down there?
So he still can't go into eye scanning mode. Let's look at this old Atlas stuff.
There's a bunch of old Atlas prototype stuff, some tech, there's like a few weapons and...
Where?
Too dangerous, huh?
Just gonna push a button, not know what it does.
No way. The Atlas Silver! Ah, one of the rarest SMGs on Pandora. These models were never even released.
Neat. Whoa, hey! A retro Atlasio! I thought these things were just a rumor! Look, 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 look! It tells time, and it's a calculator. Just give me a math problem. Just give me a math problem.
Is it worth a lot of money?
Sort of. I mean, yeah, you know, it's not $10 million worth, but, oh man, to the right people, Atlas Tech in mint condition like this is worth a hell of a lot to collectors. Some Hyperion execs buy it just to put it on their trophy shelves and gloat. And unreleased prototypes at that. I mean, who knows what this is worth?
All right, Sasha, let's grab what we can and get out of here. Quickly. No telling when those bandits will be back.
We better do the same, Rhys.
So, 2 people pushed buttons and good things
Would
have
you
happened.
like to do the honors?
This is only gonna end
It's
in
the
tears.
last one. It's only right for us both to reveal it. I mean, that's the best part.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
All right. Big money.
What are these?
Reset. Identification required.
So, is it just me, or does that look...
Incredibly valuable? Yeah. And there's 2 of them, so I don't have to stab you.
Yeah, that's a bonus. I call the bigger half.
Call the bigger half, take the small half? Sure. Oh, it's whoever you click that touches it. So I'm controlling actually right now both characters. Interesting. It's pretty obvious they go together.
What is it? No idea.
Well, we got what we came for. So let's go, Sasha.
Hey, Vaughn, can you see if there's a crowbar lying around? We're gonna have to try to pry these apart before we...
Is that a map?
So she's the brains of the outfit.
Is that about? I don't know. It's so confusing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Gortys Project. And it's gonna lead us to a vault. And then I'll probably kill you.
Handsome Jack. Back from the dead.
So, you lost a vault key,
Which was never real.
right? Then you lost the money.
Well, technically, we found it. But then it blew up.
Sure. But at the end of all that, you discover the Gortys Project, which is all about opening a vault.
Right.
That's very convenient.
Not really. I mean, one way or another, everything on Pandora is leading you to a vault.
I'd actually agree with her on that.
A rarity, I'm sure. So, what happened next?
Well...
Alright, so that's episode 1. I must applaud the length of episode 1 here. In no way do I feel like that was too short. It felt the right amount of time, maybe even a lot longer than any other Telltale game I've played, at least in recent memory. And I like that. I wasn't getting bored, so if it was twice as long, maybe at that point I'd start complaining. But right now I am happy with the length. At the end of each episode, we get this so cool sum up. As Rhys, I made 4 major decisions, it seems. Normally, it's like 5 per episode. But here we can see there's 8 because they're doing an A and a B story. In the Game of Thrones series, there was an A, B, and a C story that were loosely connected. So you were playing as 3 people, and that really felt like at points you were jumping too often between different players. Here, it feels a lot better where we stick with the character, play for a good amount of time, then go to the next character. So, me and 35.4% of other players told the loader bot to self-destruct. So I was in the minority there by a lot. Me and 84.4% trusted Sasha, which I guess I was in the major majority there, and same is true for players that chose Vaughn. So we've been loyal and nice as Rhys, except for to the robot. That's the one person we weren't loyal to. And then you and 49.4% of the players picked the machine gun and rockets versus, I think, the shield and something else. About 50-50 split there. You and for Fiona over here, you and 46.6% kept your cool when he touched the fake thing. You and 85.6% of players let Shade accompany you. And you and 31.3% players let Felix die. Interesting. So if I had saved the bullet, I wouldn't have let him die? Or was there more to that? If I told him not to open the case, would I have not let him die? I find it really odd that 69.7% of the players actually saved Felix, because I assume more people would have used the bullets on Shade. They did say for emergencies only. You and 42.8% of players took the Psycho Mask. So might have done better if we hadn't taken the Psycho Mask, actually. But I'm not sure if we really had that option. I think it may have just been there were 3 masks for sales. It's very possible you couldn't have ever bought the uh, most expensive one, that it was never even an option, and thus you have your A, B options here. Either take the Psycho or the Steve masks. Uh, I like, this is an improvement too. When we highlight the things, it is uh, kind of showing a picture of the scene they're referring to, and uh, recapping, making mention of each event, which is helpful because in the Game of Thrones series, they would say you trusted Sasha, but you may not particularly remember, particularly in the length of this episode, how and when that choice was. So that's 8 choices instead of 5. These choices will follow us somewhat into the next episode, episode 2. But remember, when we get to the last episode, we've got to be at least somewhere similar as everybody else. They can't write completely diverging storylines. They would have had to hire every writer on the planet to write every single possible combination if that were the case. So you get to make choices that will affect some things superficially, but the general outcome is going to be the same. Let's continue and see where this gets us. See more of your online choices. Go to Telltale Games. Interesting music. Let's see. Now, if you look on the left, every now and then, the game will put like a orange bar in some screen. Well, there is an orange bar on the right. I think it's a visual effect. I think it's intentional. Or maybe a byproduct of something intentional. There it was just on the left. That was on the right. I'm not sure this music really fits with Borderlands mentality, but it's good. It's pretty good. I have to mostly talk over the music though, because YouTube people always claiming they own music. Random people on YouTube. So I'm pretty much ruining it for you if you want to listen to the music by the game, and even if you have other reasons. There's plenty of other reasons to buy the game. Certainly would hate to think anybody watched my series and then didn't buy the game. Even if you're super busy and only have time to watch me, I think you should probably buy the game just out of loyalty. Help support these companies when they make good games. That way they can make some more good games. That way I can make more videos. Telltale Games CEO Dan Con. You know they could be shooting these names. That would be in line with Borderlands. Make the credits a little bit more interesting. If you don't know who Handsome Jack is, he was the main bad guy in Borderlands 2. I think he might have been the main bad guy in Borderlands 3 sequel somewhat too. He was the guy in charge of Hyperion until he died by the heroes of Borderlands 2. What's with the double quotation marks there? And then the quotation marks being wrapped around the sentence there. And then they name their animals, which I think is a little weird. At the end of the credits of a lot of Telltale games, they're just listing the names of their pets. And like Game of Thrones, it takes you to the first screen which apparently the first screen is the please give us your email. No, and I say no thank you to that. Probably for recording purposes, it'd probably just be easier if I did give them the email. But I think it plays an important part. Now, when I click play, it should bring us to a second menu. Yes. So, there is a feature so we can rewind if we wanted to. We can press Y, and here are 6 points in which you could just rewind the progress of the story if you chose to instead make a different decision. This is a new feature that they've added in Game of Thrones and it's definitely appreciated, because the last thing you'd want to do is if you were somewhere along in the third of 5 episodes would be to say, well, I want to start the game all the way over. For me, I don't think there is enough argument to play this game over in a relatively short amount of time. I could see myself coming back and playing this game a second time years from now, but mostly the choices I make, I want to stick with them. As long as the choices I make have somewhat realistic consequences. If I make a choice and I thought it was going to have no effect whatsoever and it drastically changed the outcome in some way that was unforeseen, I might rewind then. The rewind feature certainly helps so you don't have to sit there and make backup copies of your save files every 5 minutes or so just to make sure, because that would be a big pain in the butt. Anyways, so far so good. I love that episode. Next one of my episodes, the next one I upload, we will start episode 2 of their episodes, Atlas Mugged, which is a reference to Atlas Shrugged, an Ayn Rand story, which I'll leave it at that. So far so good. Liked it. If you want to stop now and go buy the game and play it for yourself, I would understand it, but then I would hold a grudge because I really do need you to watch more. Go play the game, then come back and watch and see what I did. That'll work. That works fine. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click that and make a donation, please. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.